Hate to be a puss about it, but fuck, I've had enough sickness to last me, I think.
I reckon, mate.
Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Mate.
Good news, fellas. My prolapsed NOS coming down. It's going down.
Oh,
it's
thank
finally
God.
sort of getting back into position now.
Was that with the ice cubes?
Yeah, well, the ice cubes helped.
Yeah, nice.
And the finger blasting?
Oh, the finger blasting was good as well. Rubbed a bit of rapeseed on there, and she's good to go.
I don't think I've ever used that oil in my life.
The sad thing
It's
about...
actually foul. Don't ever use it. It's actually really horrible.
Is it, like, I assume it's not for cooking in any way?
Yeah,
It's for
it's for
cooking.
cooking.
It is for cooking?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It's another name for something else.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know if it's...
Google that, would you, Pugs?
I think that's the first time.
But we actually bought a massive bottle of it, like a litre bottle.
Canola oil, it is. It's
Right,
canola
yeah.
oil.
And it's actually really disgusting.
Oh,
I don't
I've
often
used that
say that about an oil, but the rapeseed is,
She's a bit pungent.
yeah, very pungent.
The thing about the old prolapsed anus, mate, is they don't sort themselves out. You've actually got to get an operation for that. Your hemorrhoids will sort themselves out.
Yeah.
With a bit of a push and a shove, bit of persuasion. But your prolapsed anus is going to need surgery. So I can help you with that this weekend if you like.
What, you just shove it back in there?
Well, no, I have to cut you open.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if you could do that, that'd be great. I don't want to shell out money for a doctor.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Box of beers, man.
Yeah, okay, box of beers. What kind?
Oh, however it comes.
Okay.
Box of beers is box of beers.
And
to
how
me.
long will it take, approximately?
Well, 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
quick.
9 months heal.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably going to get infected.
Yes.
At which point you'll need to seek professional medical advice.
So where are we going to do it? In your house?
Garage.
Go in the garage? Okay,
No
yeah.
pooing
Out
for
the
3
shed.
weeks.
Is
Out
there
the
cutting?
shed.
Is there cutting involved?
Yeah, I'll got to cut you
right.
open, as I say. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So what? You
I've
cut
got-
the nuss open and just shove it back in?
I've got a bread knife.
Have you
You know,
ever?
one of those serrated bastards?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like an electric one or
No, just manual.
just
I
manual?
like to be able to feel it.
Yeah. Well, that's a sign of a good surgeon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
feel the flesh tearing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds good, mate, because actually I didn't have anything on tomorrow.
No. Well, it's a sunny day. Nice day for it. Then we'll
Oh,
get your
so
ass
what-
out there healing it.
Right, okay, get it out in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, man.
Had a good
Sounds good.
sleep last night, man.
I had a shocker.
Did you? Good.
Shocker.
What? Talk me through your, like, God, we're old. Sleep chat.
I wasn't going to bring this up, fellas.
I'm glad you did.
Because I'm having a bad run at the moment with the animals. And I was
yeah.
sitting in the lounge last night, about 20 past 9. My youngest daughter comes out and says, Dad, the cat just vomited behind my chair in my room. I kid you not. 2 pools of vomit behind her chair.
Are you sure they weren't hers?
I'm pretty sure they weren't hers, and it was like... So I
Why
had
did she
deal
have
with
to
it.
tell you?
Pardon?
Why did she have to
Because she didn't
tell
want to
you?
have to deal with it, and Kosh had gone to bed.
Ah,
yeah,
gosh,
you see? So it was like, oh. Right, so I was cleaning up cat vomit at about 20 past 9.
What are the pluses of having a cat, would you say?
There are no pluses. I hate cats.
Oh.
I actually genuinely don't like cats. My daughter got it when she was like 4.
Right, so it's her vomit to clean up.
Well, it should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what kids are like with animals, though. It's like when we got a dog, all the kids were like, oh, we'll walk her every day.
yeah.
They walked her for about the first 4 days, and that was it.
And then you should have taken it out the back.
Back paddock.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Or the back of the house, I think, so they could see it.
Actually, that's a very sensitive subject at the moment, that particular one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not good.
Did you
Not
do
good.
the old
Can you take the cat
semicircle?
out the back?
Pardon?
Take the cat out the back?
Well, the weird thing is usually the cat won't come in the house because of the dog. Because the dog goes crazy when the cat comes in the house. And so my daughter lets the cat in through her bedroom window.
Right.
And it just sits out there meowing and sleeps on my daughter's bed and then goes out again in the morning.
Sure.
So I think what happened last night was she got overheated.
I wouldn't try and work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's any number of reasons for a cat to vomit.
Yeah,
all of the rats they've eaten and all sorts of stuff.
And she has a habit of leaving sort of half-eaten mice on the
Yeah, there
driveway
you
as
go.
well.
So it disagrees with you on occasion, the old vermin. My dog is taken to shitting on the tiles out back, which has been a nice change.
Well, the good thing about that, though, they'd be very easy to clean.
Well, they are.
Unless it's a sloppy one.
But not as easy as shitting in the garden where I don't have to deal with it at all.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't think she can be bothered anymore climbing up to get into the garden. It's got a short wall a couple of feet high.
Right.
And so she's just now
Eyes to the front, pugs.
just arching her back, supine spine, and just curling them out.
We have
It's quite a... seriously, I don't know if you guys
With
are
her
the same.
bulging at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, bulges absolutely tremoring on the end of their stalks.
I'm quite fascinated by the way dogs shit. Just like you say, the arch of the back and the way they sort of tuck under a little bit, and the strain. The real strain and the wobble in the legs. It's quite fascinating.
And they eat the same thing every day.
Yes,
Well, they do around my house.
they do in mine too.
And yet the variety of shit.
Yes. Well, it was like you were talking the other day with your white steamer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was a shock to the system, but yeah.
Actually, my dog did a white steamer a little while back, but that was all bone, I think.
Oh, yeah,
They
right.
chews on the bones.
Yeah.
So,
we have dogs at our place, and I've stopped letting them into my room entirely because we had a poo smell coming for a little while over a couple of days, and we couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And we thought, obviously, there's a shit in the room. And then we found that it was a sloppy one on the bottom of the curtain, like against the curtain.
Oh.
So we call that the poop curtain, and the dogs are no longer
did you biff the curtain?
allowed in the room. I haven't seen the curtain since. We
Right,
took it
okay.
outside and hosed it down, and I have not seen it return into the room, so maybe it's just gone burger.
On the plus side, Mogi, at least your dog doesn't shit inside.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
No,
And
very,
actually-
very good with that sort of thing. Gets the old...
Yeah.
At which point I pick it up and hurl it towards the nearest door or window, be it open or closed.
Yeah. Well, there's always that
Because they're always a
precarious-
bit shocked.
Yeah.
Because one minute they're about to throw up, and the next minute they're flying through the air and
Yes.
slamming into a wall or a window or through it.
And there's always that precarious moment, particularly with cats,
Yeah.
where they do that. And
Yeah,
you go, and
you got time.
You know what I mean? And you're going, do I pick it up
Yeah,
now?
you can't freeze. You can't freeze. You've got to go straight for it.
in.
Yeah.
Biff. Yeah.
You certainly got to get at least over a smooth surface as opposed to a carpet.
Yeah, because I don't want to sort of power chunder as I'm running out with it. Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
A semicircle of a cat.
Cat chat. I was
To be honest with you, man, I'm fucking over animals. They're just causing
I'm
me
over
stress.
being alive, man, if
Well,
I'm completely honest with
so
you.
am I, mate, to
It
be honest.
is every single day, man. It's just relentless.
I know.
And it's the same thing every day, and it's just so much admin. I was cutting down on the admin lately. I actually had some enjoyment in my day-to-day because I had a bit of sleep. But it just rinse and repeat, isn't
Mate,
it?
can I be honest with you? When I wake up every morning, the first thought in my head is, oh, here we go fucking again.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I just lope out of bed and sort of sigh, and I'm cold. Had a shitty
Cold at your
sleep.
place?
Yeah, it is cold.
What affected your sleep last night? Did we get to that? There was something about spew.
It was just my daughter getting up and down all night.
Oh, she back at
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, but not going
down.
but
Right.
up and down.
Right, okay.
And that's just setting me on edge.
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
I get up and go,
That's
what are
all
you
right.
doing? I'm just getting a drink, Dad.
Yeah, right.
Well, can you not slam the doors, please? Can you just do it quietly?
That's
Fine.
a good idea.
And then I'll go back to bed, and then she'll get up and she'll go to the bathroom, and I'll get up and go, what are you doing now? I'm going for a wee. Is that okay? And because of that, I'm sort of on edge, and
Yeah,
I'm just
good on
lying
you.
in bed going, what's she going to... And seriously, she'll go in and out of her room 4 or 5 times in a night. And I'm
I
talking
probably got
like
up for 3 or 4 wheeze last night.
you did.
Yep.
a lot of wheeze.
Well, you're weeing a lot at the moment.
Well, I'm drinking a lot of water at the moment.
Right.
And
So am I, actually,
And it was last night was just waking up. And then if I wake up for some reason and I'm like, yeah, I think I need to go to the toilet, then I might as well just get up and do it rather than lying there. I'd rather get up and do it in 30 seconds than lie there for 5 minutes wondering if I should and then doing it.
Yes.
Which is always what happens.
It's very
But
assertive.
what's happening is I've been around for a long time, Pugs. What is happening is every single night I dream about one thing for the whole night.
Yeah.
And that's really grueling. But last night was something that I was enjoying. I can't remember. It was rugby league or something. So I didn't mind dreaming about it all night. Whereas other nights it had been dull.
Seriously, in terms of my dreaming at the moment, it's very erotic based.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Which is I used to have like horrendous nightmares. At the moment,
I don't think you're allowed to dream about other women when you're married.
well,
That's not on.
aren't you? And well, the thing
Is that the one place you are allowed to do it?
well, I think you can get away with it in a dream.
As long as you keep your mouth shut.
But like if I'm telling my wife about it,
Why would you?
I would tell her that it was her that I was dreaming about. I wouldn't say, I was dreaming about having sex with another woman.
Yeah.
I'm very
It's like,
honest with my lady about that.
I had a little go at myself yesterday. Who were you thinking about? Oh, you.
Yeah.
Right.
You'd do that, Pugs, wouldn't you? It's just about your partner when you're having a go at yourself, isn't it?
Yes, but as far as dreams go, if my lady and I dream about somebody else, we just say who it was.
Right. Yeah, I think you've got
Right,
a healthy
okay.
relationship in that way.
Yeah.
Can't be helped, you know.
I used to dream a lot that my wife was having an affair. And so I'd wake up in the morning and say, are you, I had a dream that you were blah, blah, blah. And she used to get really pissed off with me because it was like I was accusing her of having an affair because I had a dream about it.
Yeah.
And
Someone
she'd be like,
other
just
than
because you dreamt it doesn't mean it's happening.
And that's true.
Yes.
But in
I
this
know.
case, it was.
Well, I don't know, it was on a couple of occasions, but not every time.
Busted.
Right, yeah.
I had a mate who was a filthy scoundrel. And,
cheater?
Yep.
Yeah.
And his missus would have dreams that he was seeing rooting people.
Yes.
And she was right about who the person was.
Wow.
That'd mess you
And
up,
that
eh?
really used to throw him for a loop. Because
It
there was no way that she could know, but
Yeah.
she did.
That is quite freaky.
Quite freaky, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't
And
like
it would-
He didn't like it.
And it would massively freak you out if that, you were doing that and then your partner says that.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you'd know if your wife was having an affair?
No.
I do.
I think the only way I would know would be because she wouldn't be at home. But she's always at home.
Right.
You know what I mean? Same as me. I'm always
yeah.
at home. When am I going to do it?
Yeah.
I'm either at work or I'm at home. And I don't think
Well,
there's any...
theoretically, while you're at work,
I'm just trying to think about that, though. I guess during the day I could.
I would
Good idea,
I
Jase.
would absolutely know. I reckon 100% if my wife was having an
Based
affair.
on...
Interesting.
She'd be happier.
She'd be happier.
She'd dress nicer.
She'd have a glow.
Get a
She'd
haircut.
have a glow to her skin.
She'd sort of be like when you met her before you drained all the life out of her.
Yeah, exactly. No, just tells.
Like
I'm not
smiling
gonna-
to herself.
I'm
kinda
not
curious.
going to tell you what her tells are.
Well, does that suggest to me that she has cheated and you saw her tells previously?
no, she's never cheated as far as I'm aware.
As far as you're aware,
Is she a bad liar?
She strikes me as a very faithful woman.
Yes, she is a very faithful woman.
Right.
I'm a very lucky man. I shouldn't be.
Well, you don't have to bang on.
Yeah, I mean,
start lying about it. But
Yeah, I just felt I had to throw that
yeah, I
in
know
there,
you
know
do.
what I mean?
Sometimes you feel obliged, but it's just a boys.
It just seems to be at the moment that whenever
boys.
she listens to stuff we chat about, it's me sort of deducing her all
I
the
know,
time. You
yeah,
what I mean?
and I was worried about that actually because you sort of go at it for comic effect.
Yes.
But then you don't want to get into a situation where you're bagging a missus even though she's great, which mine is.
Yes.
You were saying off years that you don't think much of yours. But you don't want to get into the habit of bagging someone and then actually starting to feel that way. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, there's no chance of that.
But you were saying... But you don't want to.
No.
No. Well, it's the same. That's like, the Warriors bleating about the refs all the time. You get into that mindset.
Well, the Warriors don't bleed about the fans
Well,
do.
the fans
yeah,
do.
Yeah. The Warriors
no,
don't.
That's fair. But yeah, you shag around much, Pugs?
Outside of my relationship,
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment?
Why you have in
Or
the
any
past?
time. Oh, he has. What a
No,
fool.
can't say I have.
Oh, God.
Keyzie word, eh?
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is...
Root bag pugs.
Send that and all the other Keyzie words into...
Change the subject pretty quick there, pugs. Bit sus,
rude.
brother.
I was
I
just
would
really,
never.
I was just a bit disturbed by the hesitation, actually. to be
Oh, it
honest
was
with
the
you, Pugs.
delay, the
Yeah.
pause, and
Literally
then like,
2 minutes
oh,
after
Keyzie word,
You've
eh?
just talked about comic effect.
Let's do the Keyzie word.
Hey, send that one and all the others into @Hauraki Big Show on Instagram with your contact number. We could be calling you Monday with a little bit of a prize pack.
Yeah, good stuff.
And don't forget, Mr. Mike Minogue, Hoity J, Call Me Pugs, and Chris Key NZ. Give us a follow.
Thanks, mate.